Man, you already know what time it is, man. It's TFTC podcast time, man. Hottest news station out, man. Best news of the week. We got the hottest sauce. We got the sauce you need, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And while you at it, you might as well comment something nice, man. Might have fine say it twice. But this your boy, Jesse J, Philip Supreme 305, with my co-host,
Chico Grande, aka Chico 2 times, aka the stars of the show. And guess what? We got a special guest this episode.
Oh, man.
We got the voice from the side chick. Chelsscita's on the mic. Are you ready, Chelsscita?
Hey guys, what's up?
What's
Oh
poppin'?
man, it's a special episode. And you know what else is special?
What's special?
Because you know what number this is?
No.
You know how far we made it? You know how many steps we took? We walking in the neck of the woods, man. This episode 104, baby.
Yay, what's up?
Season 3 of Tales from the Crib. We're on season 3.
I just want to dance and twerk on the table. But
You can do that on TikTok.
I gave that up for the Lord.
Yeah, we gotta catch you on TikTok.
For pause.
Everyone wants to see him on TikTok.
And nobody wants to see me.
Grindr saw it first.
Oh,
You hear it?
man.
That's all my co-host followers screaming in the background.
Oh, man.
Hey.
You a hater, but you already know what time it is, man. It's time to start the show.
Are you ready?
Of course we ready, man. First topic of the day, man. We got to talk about my boo-boo, my love of my life, the best artist in the world. She's amazing, even better than Beyonce.
Okay, no.
Okay,
Strike number
no.
1.
What?
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and hang this man out to dry.
please stop. She's like
Told you.
special in her own way, but she's nowhere near
Oh,
the
yes.
B status.
She had the,
She's special ed.
I know you aren't talking. Does she have a song with Sweetie?
Don't worry about that. Me and Sweetie are on good terms. Sweetie comes to my games. She comes and sees me play. Quavo's mad. He's looking dusty. We don't need to talk about that.
Hey, but we need to talk about this, man. At the Met Gala fashion
The Met Gala?
The Met Gala fashion show looks
Did you
like
say the Mint Gala?
Met Gala, same thing. Cool.
We never get invited to the gala.
We gonna get invited, and I'm gonna get my +1. Believe that. But looks like here, our girl Doja Cat decided to come to the event dressed up like a kitty cat. Do you even like cats?
Some cats. I'm allergic to some, so some cats get punted.
Are you allergic to the Doja Cat?
I mean, I wasn't at first, but I think I am now.
Yeah, no, she's always giving a different.
She tried too hard to be different?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Kanye back in the day and currently and all time. But let's watch the video. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, so tell me all about this. I mean,
That's your
who
soulmate
wait, so
co-host.
who made it?
Oh,
Wow.
she's in character.
Okay, so something a little different. So, what was your inspiration for tonight? Be honest with me. And go into detail.
Yeah, I want to know. She just kept making the cat noises.
So what are you
That's just
excited to
crazy.
see
Just
in
a
there
whole bunch
today?
of rares.
It's giving Illuminati.
Oh.
Illuminati to the body like a 12-gauge shotty.
No, man. So basically what's going on is that Carl Langford is the person that the Met Gala, is that better for you? The Met Gala was basically the theme about, and he's a fashion designer. He's known for having this cat that's real special. Like all the celebrities take pictures with the cat. Kim Kardashian takes pictures with the cat.
Sometimes they pet the cat.
Sometimes they pet the cat. The cat is like, it's top high class, and the cat's also been in magazines.
This cat is actually treated so well that this cat has 2 maids. And one's a nanny and one's like a maid. And when it travels, it has like its own person for its
Is
caretaking.
this cat going to the Met Gala? Or
No,
No.
it's just the guy. Was it Carl Langfield?
Yeah,
It's
his cat.
It's his cat, and he actually stole the cat from someone who
His friend.
who let him watch the cat while the friend was on vacation, and then the friend came back and he's like, I can't give the cat back.
I love it so much. Then ever since then, he just kept the cat. But
It has its own chef. Like this
what?
cat lives a better life than most people.
I need
So what was the theme, or was that just her
The-
theme?
the theme was. I mean, I guess it was just him. It
Because
was.
I know like they
Paying
have,
tribute
like,
to him is basically what I
themes.
got from it. Put in the comments below if we got that wrong. We're not super fashionistas, so don't hate on us. You know, my co-host was calling it Mint Gala. It shows you how much we're into this.
Mints. the fresh maker. Also, man, on the right, man, we got Cardi B was there, Bad Bunny was there.
Yeah, I'm still shocked that that's Bad Bunny. I've never seen him.
He's been in movies. He's been in wrestling. His face is everywhere.
He's
But
like,
I didn't know that was Bad Bunny.
Oh,
That's
you
his
thought it
like
was some
real
random
name
guy?
though.
yeah, that is a real name. Yeah, that'd be fire. Imagine your real name was Bad Bunny.
I think his name is Bartholomew Bunny.
Because like Ruby Rose, that's her real name. Like,
Ruby Road.
That's not like a stage name. That's
Yeah.
her real.
That's like my co-host, Lil Cat. That's what it says on his birth certificate. Lil Cat was here.
Oh my God, the disrespect. But comment below, did Doja Cat have the best outfit?
Are you gonna track her down?
Of course I'm tracking
Get some
down.
cat on cat action.
Meow. I love him.
You know, you got to follow him on Twitter, Felix Supreme 305.
Hey,
He's got too many cat names to pass up on the Doja Cat.
Listen here, man. Once I seen Doja Cat dress up like a cow, I knew that she was my soulmate.
She was making you say moo.
Moo, moo, moo.
Oh my goodness.
You wanted to milk that cow.
Speaking of milking, looks like we finna milk this next topic. Looks like my Cole's favorite mom, favorite MILF, Kim Kardashian. Kim K.
No, I got a lot of favorite mothers. I could name one,
Oh,
but I'm
whoa.
not going to. I'm going to keep it peachy.
We better keep it PG.
But poor Northwest, this broke my heart. This is what this person said. Apparently at the Met Gala, a little 9-year-old girl just left on the curb with strangers by her selfish, narcissist, exploitative mother, Kim Kardashian. Kim tried to bring her into an 18-plus Met Gala event, but was refused, so left her daughter like this. Mommy dearest indeed. And when they said many people spotted this and said it was like Home Alone. But I mean, she had security around her. My question was like, why didn't she go in the car and just wait in the car and be on her phone? Why is she just hanging out by like where the cars come and go?
I mean, my question is, why didn't she give it to the grandma like all the other girls do? You know,
Oh, that's a low blow, sir.
I don't know. Maybe she was trying to be like Kylie because last year she brought the baby.
She abandons the baby a lot.
She brought the baby to the.
I
Oh,
believe that her and Travis brought the baby.
what?
And I mean, she was like a baby. Like I don't even know how old Stormy is.
But we got a video, so I'm gonna take us off screen real quick, and we're gonna play this.
Wait, she's so overwhelmed. Oh my god.
Oh my
She looks
goodness.
lost.
So sad.
She looks perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The kid was around security guards. The kid was around paparazzi. Ain't nobody finna do anything to baby Northwest.
Yeah, she had
Right.
security, so she was completely safe. But
But
how do you feel
still,
about this?
I don't know. I just feel like she shouldn't have even went.
She shouldn't even. I mean, yeah, you Kim Kardashian. You got nannies. Somebody could have watched the kid. I'm pretty sure Kanye West. I don't think Kanye West was here. Kanye West could have watched the kid because I already know he's gonna be heated to find out that his baby girl was.
Oh, he's gonna use this on evidence. He's like, this is why I should have full custody.
She's a bad mother. She's out here messing with Pete Davidson.
But even then, I don't know. I think she probably just wanted to show like the fashion of her daughter wearing it
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know the structure of the Met Gala. I know you go and take pictures
Uh-huh.
and things like that, and then I don't know if you go into the party.
You go in a party, have a dinner. I know you go in a party, have a dinner. People always talk about how the food's always it's like them fancy white people parties where like they serve you, they have a charger and have a plate and they serve you basically like dry chicken and rice.
No.
And somebody always sneaks in McDonald's and that's when the real party begins.
What's her name? Tiana Taylor got Chick-fil-A.
She had Chick-fil-A.
She brought Chick-fil-A into the Met Gala because she's like, I don't eat none of this stuff.
It was like nasty food, like stuff we normally don't eat. But I mean, that's the Met Gala for you. But I mean, I feel like you shouldn't. If she knew it was 18 and up, she shouldn't have brought the kid there. She should have left it with the grandma, with the mom. I mean, she
shouldn't
left
have
with the
brought.
mom.
I mean, I understand the
She could've
daughter
with the
wants to
sister.
see like
Right,
part of the
Chloe.
Met Gala, but she's not gonna know the rules. And it's like if she knows she's not gonna bring her, she's got to have someone available to take her home, not just wait with her until the event's over. That's super lame to make your kid wait that long.
Scott Disick would never do this.
Lord Disick would never.
Exactly. He doesn't approve of this.
Everyone loves Lord Disick.
So speaking of the love of our lives, looks like our favorite fast food company has made it to the news. Looks like
What?
Mickey D's has come out to state that they didn't really come out. So in Kentucky,
Who's coming out?
nobody's coming out. in Kentucky, in Kentucky, they found out that they have some underage kids working there. Now, this is crazy because I would never expect McDonald's to stoop so low to hire kids, but at the same time, they got a sauce policy. They give you one sauce for 20 nuggets, and anybody that does that needs to go to HE double hockey sticks automatically.
I can't believe it. Let's watch the video.
Who to work hard for.
Like many parents, Donovan was shocked to learn that 3 Kentucky-based McDonald's ownership teams face more than $212,000 in fines for violating child labor laws.
The fact that 10-year-olds were working was a bit surprising to me.
Investigators with the U.S. Department of Labor say 2 10-year-olds worked for free at a McDonald's in the Louisville area, sometimes until 2 in the morning. In all, 3 franchisees, including one based in Walton, are being penalized for allegedly letting mostly 14 and 15-year-olds work more than 3 hours on school days, which is the legal limit.
It's a lot of work to go to school, work 3 hours, and do homework.
Because of today's tight labor market, King's College of Law professor Ken Katkin is not shocked that some businesses may try to squeeze extra work out of teenagers.
Employers definitely have incentives, business incentives to go over the line here, but law enforcement, has incentives to hold the line here, and the laws are for.
You know what's crazy? I remember when I had my first job at I'm not even gonna say the name.
Applebee's.
Nah, I'm not even gonna say the name of the job. But I remember I used to get out of school at 3:30. No, we got out of school at 3. Then I had to be to work at 5, and I had to close.
What
I didn't
school?
get up to.
Wait, did you get?
This is high school.
Did you get the job thing?
What job thing?
The early release?
No, I never had that in my life.
How'd you get out of school at 3?
That's my time my school went out. What time did your school get out?
I think high school got out at 4:30.
I think you was on the short bus.
No.
No.
I didn't ride your bus.
I went to school in Florida. You know we don't care about education.
The
No.
special kids got out at 3.
No, because even my son, he gets out of school. He's in middle school right now. He gets out at 3:45.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
high
say.
school is
When I was in
15
middle school.
minutes
Yeah.
after high school. So next year he's gonna get out at like 4:30.
I remember one of my schools. I used to get out at 2:20.
That's elementary school.
No, that was like high school.
See, that's the way it was, at least growing up here in Texas, is that it like elementary school got out at like 2:30, middle school at 3:30, and high school 4:30. And like what I loved about high school is like class didn't start till 9, so I'd get up at like 8:15.
Oh Lord!
I lived like 5 minutes from my school, and I drove, so I would. None of my teachers cared if I was within like the first 10 minutes, so I was always straight.
But why do you think this is going on? That McDonald's has to stoop so low to make kids work past 4-5 hours, and also they're hiring 10-year-old kids.
They not hiring 10-year-old kids,
They're
man.
hiring
I think
10-year-old
I think
kids.
it's people that work there having their kids help them out.
But I don't know, because like sometimes that you could get like work restrictions, like due to like being disabled and stuff like that for kids to work and drive. So maybe that could be another reason, and then they just probably take advantage of that because any job is gonna take advantage of somebody who can't say no.
True. At the same, I feel like it's just people. It's just people just so lazy. Like Americans, they just nobody want to work. Everybody over complaining about it's no jobs. Every time I turn around, it's McDonald's. I got a hiring sign up. It's gases. It's jobs out here saying they gonna pay you like a $1,000 bonus just to work there at the gas station.
What I don't understand is like we were covering it. They said that McDonald's had layoffs. And it's like, how do they have layoffs when everyone
10-year-old kids?
When you're hiring 10-year-old kids, and everyone that we drive by says they're hiring, and because they're understaffed, and then it's like if they're understaffed, and every time we drive by one, the line is like 20 people deep. It's like that's at every time of the day. How are they losing money to where they got to close stores when they literally can't even get enough people to work to service the amount of people that want food?
But I'm confused because he said that they're able to work, but they have like a limit to work.
The kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, kids only go work like 3 hours.
Right. So is that the new law? Like
No, there's been law. It's been going on.
But how young?
No,
Right.
until 8. It's probably like 16, 17.
No,
you can
it's
start
like
wearing it earlier.
13 if you have the work restriction. But at 10, he said like.
I don't think you can work at 10. I don't even think
Not
that's
legally.
You shouldn't even legally work at 10.
No, I think I know like for
14.
a license you can get a hardship to get your license at 15. I wonder if you could get a hardship to start working at 15.
I mean, you could, because I mean, I be seeing at HEB, the grocery stores, those little kids that be pushing buggies. Some of them be like 14, 15.
Yeah. Let us know, because it's different in every state. Every state does
Yeah.
stuff different, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
And
like that
it's
one
in
case.
Kentucky. Let us know if you're a local Kentuckian. Give us the facts.
Let us know about the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Is it fire?
Is
or
it
not?
even better in Kentucky?
Ooh,
Is it
that's
extra crispy?
That's what I really want to know.
Oh, I tell you what, I will give you one hit, fast food lovers. If you want to go to the only Taco Bell that serves alcohol, you got to go to Vegas. The Vegas Taco Bell serves margaritas. And it's the only Taco Bell, I think they said, in the world that serves alcohol.
Was that
I love a margarita.
But the question is that the same Taco Bell that Selena Powell and Little Meech was caught up in?
Oh.
I don't
What's
know.
going on with that?
I don't even want to speak on this.
I mean, we got video evidence.
Let's see.
So,
oh God! Whoa, that picture's a little close, co-host.
So
We should have thrown a little TFTC tag in front of that.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Put your head over it.
As soon as you claim them,
Oh my goodness.
it's somebody out there trying to tell you how they had your man first. Looks like Summer Walker and Little Meech confessed that they're in a relationship together. They let it out by Summer Walker wearing the big BMF chain. And then as soon as he dropped that, 2 minutes later, Selena Powell, the Dracula of the hip hop game, came out and said, I was on that D first. That's my
It's
man,
crazy.
my man,
What
my
did
man.
you do, academics?
He let
He let Pandora out the box.
I mean, you know, if you didn't know Selena Powell is one of the known,
Academic jump offs
in the rap game. She's messed with Waka Flocka. She's messed with Chief Keef. She's messed with G Herbo. She
hit all of Chicago?
Basically, hey.
God dang.
Dang.
She's getting hit by the Chirac Savages. That's rough.
So what is she like a video vixen?
She's not even in any. She's not even really.
She's a Tatiana.
She's a Tatiana. She's not even in any videos. She's just like a girl that like she's messing for rappers for clout. That's it, really.
Oh.
And
And he's a rapper.
Little Meechy is the son of Big Meech, who was part of BMF, which is the biggest like drug cartel ever, supposedly. And they have a TV show called BMF, which is like real. Everybody watches it.
Right. No, I need to tune into that.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it, to be honest.
I still haven't really watched
Put
it.
in the comments, should we make time to watch that show?
Yeah, should we?
But I mean, think we have a video with it. So imagine it. So imagine you finally post your man, because females really never post their man. They post like your elbow, they man elbow, they man hand, or they man pinky nail.
Or with an emoji. I know I'm definitely putting an emoji over my man.
See, exactly. You putting them.
That's why you gotta take the girl's phone and be like, "This is my face. This is my face right here."
I'm taking, but you can't see by who. Yeah.
Those are straight disrespectful these days.
No, it's just security, because just things for like this reason, just for like this. I understand you had a life before me, but I don't need to know about it.
There's this one girl, man, I felt so bad for her. It was like every other month she was like, "This man is so special," and then she'd be like, "Trash," or "I'm drinking wine today," or something, and then she'd be another man. I'm like, God dang, how's every man so special? It's like every other month you met the most specialist man you ever met in your life.
Disrespectful. But I mean, I think we got a video for this too, right?
Yeah, I've been waiting. You keep talking.
Yeah. So this sounds all crazy.
That's the Summer Walker.
That's messed up. So you mean Selena Powell posted this on her page, and at the same time she used her song?
She used Summer Walker.
She's dissing her with her song. That's a class act.
About her man. Dang, that's hashtag I don't give a fuck.
And did you see that she put the link for the OnlyFans, that she got the video of her giving top on OnlyFans?
Oh, so they're making money. They're making power moves.
Your power moves. That's so disrespectful.
That's what I'm gonna start telling girls. What? Hey, you want to come into the bathroom real quick and make a power move?
But like, who's recording?
I don't know. She supposedly so she has the OnlyFans.
It's a McDonald's employee.
It's one of the.
It's one.
Because like, really, that's the real question. Who's recording?
She probably sat it on the.
So they have the little counter.
No,
the little counter where you wash your hands.
Selena Powell has a friend that sucked up the whole Phoenix Suns basketball
including
team,
Devin Booker.
I don't know who that is, but wow.
She verbally admits it all the time that she did the whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she
but
probably
there's one thing about like whores, you know,
What about them?
they're just gonna take ownership in their work because that's the only thing that they're good at. So
It really is the only thing
that they're not gonna be ashamed of that.
I literally saw a video on Instagram. I'm not gonna say who, but it was this girl, and she posted there like it was like a little clip, and it's like, "What do you bring to the table?" And then it shows her like shaking ass for 30 minutes, and she's like, "That's what I bring to the table." And it's like,
Goodness.
that's true.
Don't get me wrong. Like sex appeal is sexy and it does sell, but there's another level of
morals.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is you need to find yourself a nice 7.
Nah.
Because the way the social media is, you get an 8.3 thinking they're a 10.
Let's
the way they be getting followers and messages.
The moral of the story is just put an emoji on your partner's face until you're like,
you married.
Forget until you married.
Even when you're married,
20. Just don't do it at all.
Yeah, just don't post them at all.
Matt, just don't show up to the funeral.
Privacy is the best thing for a relationship. So
yeah.
Man, but speaking of relationships,
sometimes you just never post them. Sometimes that's just how it goes.
Listen, Gavin. Nobody wants to talk about your toxic ways, Mr. Big Block.
Hey, I ain't toxic. I'm just talking about. I said in general. I didn't say me.
Man. Speaking of me, looks like Eboni K has made it to the news once again. If you didn't know, Eboni K, she's a lawyer. She has a TV show. So today she had a guest on. I forgot the lady name. Interview with Ayana.
It's like Ayama.
Van Zant. Please
fix my life.
Bear with us.
Put in the comments below. We probably butchered that. We always butcher names. We're the name butchers.
But looks like here, she had a discussion. She was talking about preferences, what she likes. This is always the big thing, especially since Kevin Samuels popped up. R.I.P. the GOAT. That's like Kobe. No, he's like Jordan.
Who's Kevin Samuels?
Kevin Samuels?
You don't know Kevin Samuels?
You don't know Kevin Samuels?
No.
Oh my God! It's like the whole "What do you bring to the table?"
He's the red pill godfather.
It's like, are you a 10?
He be talking like real reckless to girls and be like, "You want a dude that makes $100K a year, and you got 3 kids."
He's like a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
He's okay. Yeah, I really don't like watching. I don't not like watching, but I don't watch like videos like that.
Videos of like down talk black women.
No, just like.
Because I always uplift my co-host.
My co-host is a colorist.
Depending on the day. Since when?
Oh my God.
Since when have I been a colorist? Check my records. Check my resume.
Her Pocahontas, John the Red Corn.
How am I Pocahontas?
Oh my God.
When did I become Pocahontas? Hey, they do like the red corn though.
Pause. A big pause.
Let's watch a video.
Are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver?
That's so random.
Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus.
She got all the points.
So, after this whole situation, Eboni K still ain't back down. She said what she said. And
we got another video?
We got another video. She said what she said and she's not backing down. And social media ripped her apart. But here's what Eboni K had to say about her response about dating a bus driver.
Here we go.
So out of the 50,000 plus comments posted on social, I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time.
See, and that, but okay. So like you said, I mean, she made a point there, but you can't say them people working 9-to-5 jobs, like but working a bus drivers, them people having low expectations. These low expectation people is the reason why people will make it to work. These low expectation people are the people, the reason why you have light, the reason why you have a building, the reason why you got the new restaurant that's down the street that you like to go to. So all these low income things, they means it like. These low income jobs, they build things that we need. Like these low income jobs
are needed. Yeah,
we need these jobs.
Let me read a couple of these responses. It says, I never had this issue ever. Next door neighbor drives AC Transit, house worth over $800K, but both his kids through HBCUs and lives in his kingdom. Don't trip over your own nose. Here's the problem. Every woman thinks they're entitled to a baller. Doesn't matter how they look or what type of baggage they carry. Most women would find happiness if they gave the bus driver or average guy a chance, a guy that has a decent 9-to-5.
Hey.
Right.
So I mean, you know, you all and people all. I mean, it's like split. Some people feel like. I mean, I feel like I don't care about your preference. Your preference is your preference. If you don't want to date a 9-to-5, you don't want to date a 9-to-5. That's on you. But at the same time, don't shit on a 9-to-5 and make it feel like it's just less than when, I mean, we need the 9-to-5. Like when the whole COVID happened, they needed essential workers and everything. Like we needed those people, the hospitals and all that stuff to basically survive.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No. Everybody has their preference, and you can't like down somebody just because like your level in life.
Yeah. People got to understand that, you know, sometimes that the people that are the ballers aren't usually the best people to be honest. Yeah, because like when people are at a certain status, or I guess what most are considered a high level status, they feel like that the rules don't apply to them. So they might not treat you decently or do the things that most people would look for in a relationship. The person that is, you know, has committed to a regular job, so to say, 9-to-5, you know, they might be a more honest, more trustworthy, more loyal person, but you don't ever give them the chance.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like the prettiest people could have like the ugliest attitude, and that would not
Facts.
make you want to deal with them at all. So
sometimes ugly people could also have bad attitudes.
But speaking of ugly people, my dog, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar Johnson.
You stepped into this?
He had to step in and, you know, had to drop a little video for y'all.
Let me see. Okay, we got Dr. Umar says better not find out Eboni K. Williams was engaged to a white man after bus driver comments. I better not find out your arse was swimming in the milk. Some people like to swim in the milk. Hey. Some people like to have the milk all over them. You know, some people are eager to give the milk. So I don't understand why that's a problem.
So supposedly, with the backstory about this, Eboni K was supposedly engaged or was dating a man, and he was allegedly white. And as soon as COVID happened, he had kids. So he said he just left and said, I'd rather be with my family, my kids, and all that stuff, and protect them than to be with her. So he gave her the deuces and he stopped messing with her. I think she was engaged. So you know.
Time for the video.
Erica K. Williams. What's the sister who was on there with Charlamagne and Envy today? Very well-spoken sister. What's her name? I seen her. What's the sister's name, brothers and sisters? Eboni K. Williams. Well-spoken sister. She made some great points, but dear Eboni, that's not what you was talking, sweetheart. That's not what you was talking. You was on some talented 10th bullshit, and you tried to take it back to the community this morning, sister. See, we can't talk out both sides of our mouth. We can't talk out both sides of our mouth, sister. We can't talk out both sides of our mouth. I didn't disagree with much of what you said today, but that's not what you said the other day, sister. You was talking down to working class blacks. You are a bourgeoisie. You are a bourgeoisie feminist, and I hope to God you wasn't engaged to no white man, because I thought somebody said you was engaged to a white man. Ebony, I better not find out your ass was swimming in the milk.
Swimming in the milk.
Hey, the milk got nutrients.
No, whoa. We don't need. That's how you get diabetes. You can stay away. Stay away. Nah, but I mean, like, once again, I don't care about.
It's like when people have a coffee. What do they see? What do they say?
I don't drink coffee at all.
They say it needs a little cream.
I disrespect you. But like I was saying, man, I don't care what your preference is. You don't want to. You date everybody. You date some. You don't date lower class people. You only date upper. That's what it is. It is.
But you're a super fan of Dr. Umar, and are you living to the Dr. Umar standards?
I mean, I've never talked to the snow bunnies. You know,
I know you got a spot for the Spaniards.
Whoa! I'm someone Christopher
we're
Columbus?
in Texas. You love you Latinos. You're Latinas. Excuse me.
The delusion is real. It's
or facts. If you're one of my co-host Latina lovers, put it in the comments below.
Yeah, throw a little heart emoji.
Yeah, throw some hearts in the chat.
Yeah, throw some hearts for our co-host if you want to hit Latino lovers, because we want to know who you is.
Latina, not no.
No, who's no?
No is dudes.
Yeah,
nuts. I don't know who he dates. That's I get like co-host.
Disrespect.
But speaking
don't get judo chopped in this story.
Speaking of judo chop, looks like
no. But are we ready to move on? What do you got to say? What do you think about her opinion?
With her dating, I already told you. Like, I feel like she can date whoever she wants to date. Her preference is her preference. I don't care who you date. I don't care what.
But in general, do you like kind of like? I don't really support them, but this man is an avid supporter of Fresh and Fit. If you watch that content and know what that's about. And basically they try to trash women all the time and tell them how delusional they are and tear down feminism.
Okay, so you go like that. Okay, I still feel like
no. And basically they ask them like, what is your ideal man? Most women say they want a 6-foot man. Mm-hmm. So you can holler at me and my co-host. We do check that checkbox. We're above the 6-foot mark, so we're not little. And but they say they want a man that's at least 6 feet. They want a man that makes over $100K. And that is not married, and they want them like usually like between like 28 or 30 and up. And then they'll like check the population for the city that they live in, and they have like you got a 0.005% chance of finding a man that meets that criteria. And they're going off of the census information,
the U.S. Census,
off of people that live in your area, so it's semi-accurate. And they're like, if you stick hard to your standards, you have like a 0.5% chance to find this man. And who knows, even if you do find this man, will he even like you back?
I feel like that. I honestly feel like people can't have everything. I feel like that's the problem with everybody. Not everybody, majority of people feel like I can have it all. Why can't I have it all? Like this person had it, like this person has it all. Why can't I have it all? But you don't know what that person got. Like you gonna have to take an L in something.
What they got or what they're going through.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through it, and you have to. And then basically, if you want to be married with them, it's basically like you pick that person and you pick the baggage they come with, and you decide to walk with them through this path.
And that's why some people settle, because usually the prettier they are, the meaner they are.
For sure. Because like once you get married, you get their credit as well.
Exactly, you get everything.
You get all their problems.
Right, problems, baggage, credit, all that. So you bad credit, that you got bad credit with them.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's just the main problem that everybody has. Like everybody has like they have the strict list that they gotta have everything, and they feel like if they don't have everything, they're getting cheated out of it.
I feel like people are not good with changes. Like once they plan something, then they're upset that it doesn't go their way.
Exactly.
And life changes, plans change. It doesn't always go as
Exactly. And like you may you may feel like you're the perfect woman, or he may feel like he the perfect man, but after time people change. Like, at first y'all started off, y'all was getting bucket naked in Walmart, and now you 10 years in, you feel like you too grown for that.
When were you getting butt naked at Walmart?
Listen here, man, I was banned from a couple Walmarts in Miami. We ain't talking about that right now, Gavin.
Is that what your Latino interactions?
Listen here, man. Proud boy.
Is that what they call it these days? Is that what the grinder meetups are called? The Proud Boy parties?
Pause. Hashtag.
Pound Town.
But I mean, that's how I feel about it. But but moving on, man. Looks like here we gotta spice it up.
Oh, and shout out if you're watching on TFTC clips. But remember, you can only get full 1080p on Tales from the Crib. TFTC clips, we only give you 720p because we hate you. But let's go ahead and go to the next topic.
So looks like here our favorite R&B singer Chris Brown and Usher baby.
Usher.
Looks like they allegedly got in a fight over the Lovers and Friends concert that Usher has Usher has going on. So allegedly it was Chris Brown's birthday in Las Vegas. He was partying. Usher was there. Bow Wow was there. Basically every R&B singer that does women bad was there, except for Trey Songz. What's going on with Trey Songz?
He's hiding. He's got all those court cases piling up. But this is weird. Usher's there because he has a residency, and a lot of celebrities are going to Vegas to see him perform. Because like Celine Dion and like
DJ Khaled,
the people that had the Tigers and like all that, that's what they do in Vegas. Usher now has like a recurring show in Vegas.
what?
Yeah, yep. So it looks like here it was it's Chris Brown's birthday. Allegedly Tiana Taylor was there. Tiana Taylor and Chris Brown have beef from the American Choice Festival. What was the name of the thing where he had to do the Michael Jackson tribute, but they got canceled?
Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, he was supposed to do the tribute.
He was supposed to do the tribute.
And then they're like, how are you going to have a wife beater celebrate a child toucher?
Exactly. So they canceled the tour because
it's Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
They're like in Chris Brown's history and Michael Jackson. There's like, that's two wrong dudes.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
People is mean.
Because Chris Brown was going to do a celebration of Michael Jackson and do like a bunch of Michael Jackson stuff and pay tribute to him.
Right.
But then they're like, Michael Jackson had a lot of allegations that he did stuff to little people. And then they're like, Chris Brown beat up Rihanna. We can't have a wife beater be saluting a child toucher.
Right. And I'm still not over that.
Oh my God.
Who, the Michael Jackson or the
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown?
What?
Yeah, I really don't.
So you forgave?
I don't listen to none of his music.
So you forgave Michael Jackson?
You're just like my sister.
You forgave Michael Jackson, but you didn't forgive.
I never forgave Michael Jackson.
Good.
He's not in my era, so I really don't.
We weren't into.
Yeah, but Chris Brown.
He's from your area, so how do you feel? Michael Jackson.
What? I wasn't listening to Dirty Diana.
Michael Jackson was.
That was in the 60s and the 70s.
No. Michael Jackson had many hits in the 80s, and you're from the 80s, so I want to know, how do you feel about the icon in your era? I'm from the 90s, so I don't know.
Let's see here. I was listening to Tupac. I was listening to real stuff.
Tupac
like
was mainly in the 90s. He was a very, very little late 80s.
Lies.
You weren't listening to Tupac that young.
Oh, really? No.
You listened to Sesame Street.
No, honestly, my youngest memories listening to music was the Snoop Dogg when Murder Was the Case that they gave me. I remember they played that on the radio, and I still listen to that a lot. When I was like a kid in elementary school.
Yeah, but I'm more of like a Usher,
Usher, yes, I love Usher.
Right.
You got the Usher bucks.
Usher is like, Chris Brown is like his like idol, like
true.
His like what is it called?
His protege.
Yeah, so.
His crotch.
No, so like I'm more of an Usher,
Okay, but do you know about the fight that happened? Did you see the video?
No.
Here it is.
Let me see.
What's going on?
Psych.
Oh, Tiana.
Shout out TMZ.
Okay.
What was that? My co-host is garbage at pulling clips.
I'm telling you, this is
somebody boo this man.
This is the only clip they have of the alleged fight. Some people were saying, "Oh yeah, this happened." Chris Brown and Usher got in the fight. Chris Brown gave Usher the bloody nose.
Right.
Chris Brown went to his trailer. Usher tried to follow him.
The
Security
day
stopped it.
after, Usher had posted like a video of him like, "I'm good. We're on set still. I'm still doing me."
Yeah, he
nothing
posted himself out in the daylight, like
Right.
showing his face from all angles, and he's like, "Ain't nobody touch me."
It low key looked like he had a black eye though. I'm not gonna lie. And it's like they do makeup. They
Yeah.
do makeup. Come on now,
They make it lighter.
Rihanna Fenty.
True.
Rihanna hooked him up.
And true. And then on top of that, a lot of news has come out. Some people are saying that since this is Usher's whole Lovers and Friends tour thing that's going on, that Chris Brown was a part of it. So if he got in a fight, why you let Chris Brown perform? Why you let Chris Brown on it? But some people say, I mean, you already contract obligated. You already signed the contract, so you might as well just
stick it out and make your money.
Just stick it out and make.
I think this is just another mark against Chris Brown. I feel like he was making his way back a little bit,
temper.
but then this just brought it back. I still remember because I used to watch Good Morning America back in the day before going to like school or work or whatever, and like. I remember when he threw the chair through the window in New York.
Oh, I remember that.
And he was on Good Morning America. It wasn't even like a.
That's Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Chris Brown.
It wasn't even like he wasn't even on the Breakfast Club or like some other like rap show. He was on Good Morning America, like ABC.
Sometimes like when people have dramatic character changes, it's the drugs.
I believe it.
I believe he's always been on them.
It's the pills. That's behavior changes. That's definitely pill behavior.
What was the movie where he like died in the first 5 minutes? The
Stomp the Yard. Was it Stomp the Yard?
Stomp the Yard.
It was Crump. Stomp the Yard. It was one of those.
Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard 2. I think it was Stomp the Yard 2 when he was I forgot the name. Short dude.
Was it with Omarion, right?
Omarion wasn't in it.
No. Who was it?
It was I forgot his name.
Are you sure?
Megan Good was in it. He was in it. He's real violent. He be beating people. He be beating women
you need to
up.
pull out your phone because that's not it. It's
I left my phone over there on the charger.
It's definitely not the other one.
Yeah, you could pull your phone out. You could pull your phone up here, fool. They're not gonna be mad at you for having your phone out. Oh no, yeah, it's not class. Teachers ain't gonna take it.
It was Stomp the Yard.
Yeah,
it was. But tell me, was it Omarion? Look at the cast. Stomp the Yard cast, please.
What?
It wasn't.
I swear I thought it was like a knockoff one because I don't remember Chris Brown in it.
Stomp the Yard. Oh man, let's see. Chris Brown movies.
This man don't know.
I don't know how to search it like that.
Put Chris Brown in.
He was in Stomp the Yard. In 2007, he was in Stomp the Yard.
Just look, Stomp the Yard cast.
And then...
Okay, Omarion was in Stomp the Yard.
He was in Stomp the Yard for real?
That's what I was saying. I said that. Y'all were telling me
I didn't know Chris Brown was in there because, like...
Give me this simple jack.
Whose team was he on?
He died early in the movie. Like as soon
he was a brother that died. The little brother that died.
He was the little brother. As soon as they was in like some practice in the training camp, and he died like super early.
Right. Okay.
You see what's his name right there? It's Columbus Short. Columbus Short is the one that be beating up on girls. He abusive.
But look, it had Megan Good, Chris Brown, Brian J. White.
I don't think Omarion is in that.
Who? Man, I could have
swore. You got served.
Oh yeah.
I know my dog Chris Breezy. He innocent, just like he ain't do nothing to Rihanna.
Oh, stop it.
But I mean, looks like here we got some more information that's going on about this whole Usher versus alleged Chris Brown issue. So it looks like over here.
It said inside. God, sir, yelling at you.
Exactly.
Inside sources reveal that Chris Brown being upset with Tiana Taylor has been brewing since his canceled American Music Awards performance. Tiana was said to be a part of the performance but had to pull out due to filming obligations. Chris apparently feels this is one reason the MJ tribute was ultimately canceled, and when he saw Tiana at his party, he approached her to air out his grievances and tell her to leave. A mess.
Well, so he's blaming her that the tour got canceled? He needs to grow up.
I mean, would you be mad? I mean, like you probably lost money on this. You probably gonna be a good shit. No, actually, you doing a Michael Jackson, Chris Brown doing Michael Jackson.
But she had already obligations.
Yeah, she did. I mean, it is petty.
And that's like for her lawyers to talk to his lawyers about.
True.
Like, you don't.
They said Usher tried to get in between them, and then that's when they said when they got into it, and allegedly Usher had a bloody nose after the incident. But I mean, you could get popped and have a little bloody nose. I mean, some people gotta eat. It's like
they're sensitive.
Yeah, my I would say my nose, if I got even like marginally grazed, might bleed. But I'd use it to my advantage. You just go like this and shoot it in their face, and then you knock them out.
No, but did you see the other video about Chris Brown and like the security guards were trying to break it up, and he came out and said,
They had a breakdancing battle,
and then he came out and posted a comment said, "Oh yeah, y'all making lies about everything. I was just trying to have my daughter come on stage. It was like it's too many people, but I was just trying to get my daughter to get my daughter around us." And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, so how you can come out and confirm this? But when we're talking about Usher and getting a bloody nose, you don't say anything. You ain't confirming it. You ain't denying it. So this is leaving people to believe that he gave Usher the good 1-2, the chicken piece and the biscuit,
extra biscuit."
Ooh. This ain't the kind of verses
I
I was
understand.
thinking of.
I would count this as elderly abuse. Usher is.
I was literally gonna ask how old is Usher.
Oh,
he's like an elder statesman.
Because for him to get a residency,
my
you
phone's still over
definitely
there.
have to be of age.
Yeah.
44.
Yeah.
Usher's 44.
It's probably got to be in your 40s to get a residency.
I mean,
you definitely have to, because Mariah Carey, J-Lo,
Celine Dion.
Paris Hilton has one. I mean, she does a whole little DJ. Paris Hilton.
People just do DJing sets
Paris
in Vegas
Hilton
at
is
like
40.
Oh,
pool sets. Yeah, she probably could get a residency
She
too.
hangs out with Kim Kardashian.
Believe it, I believe.
You know what's crazy is Kim Kardashian was her closet manager.
That's how she started.
Yeah.
I didn't for real.
And then she banged her way to the top.
And then she got with Ray J. She started doing it for Ray J. And then that's when
so nice. You just got to bang your way to the top.
So co-host, you gonna take that L for us, man? You gonna get with Bill Cosby?
Huh?
Bill Cosby.
I ain't no Bill Cosby.
Is Bill Cosby trying to give us a TV show? You gonna do it?
No.
You ain't trying to be.
I'm not trying to get canceled.
What? You gotta take one for the team so we can get the bag. Okay, how about you do it with Vin?
You can spend a night with Bill Cosby.
Spend a night with Vin Diesel. I heard he had.
That's just weird.
I heard he had a Vienna. You good?
I don't want to hang out with I Am Groot. You know he does the voice for that.
What?
Okay, so would you hang out with this next topic here?
Huh?
Would you hang out with this next topic here? Our favorite R&B, our favorite R&B singer, the Vengeance
I know
Classic.
you know all his words of the song.
What? Honestly, I really don't. But stop playing. My dog Brian McKnight made it to the news. Looks like here he's throwing away the old family and bringing in the white family.
They're not. I think they're Asian, fool.
They ain't black.
That's racist.
That's all that matters.
Racism. But they're getting mad at him for not acknowledging the biological children he had before his current marriage. Said, "Today we celebrate you, Jules, on your birthday. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder of you. I couldn't ask for a better daughter." And that ain't his daughter. That's his stepdaughter.
So Brian McKnight allegedly, we got more topics about this. Let me see, go to the next one again. So allegedly, Brian McKnight had a family. So Brian McKnight was married to Julie McKnight, had 2 sons, Brian Jr., Nico with her, cheated on her with Patricia Driver, had a daughter, Brianna McKnight, who Julie treated like her own, disowned all of them, got a new wife and stepkids, and then look back. Jesus Christ, man, salute this man. He said, y'all treating me wrong. Y'all don't value the price of $1. Y'all trying to mooch off my name because I'm Brian McKnight. No, I got something.
Okay, wait, I have a question. What's like worse, starting a new family or raising somebody else's child?
I ain't never raising somebody else's child. I don't think I ain't raising nobody else's child. I ain't trying to start.
What?
That's like
You wouldn't date a girl with a baby?
That's like buying Mortal Kombat.
Only
And
if
you
the
on the final boss already. Like why you?
Only the baby daddy dead.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like,
But how would you know?
Because they always trying to come back. Because they're gonna know. I'm like, hey, you just had the kid. Is your dad alive? You seen your dad before?
You know, kids never lie.
Yeah. Like, hey, what happened to your dad again?
You had any games on your phone? Your daddy's still alive?
Yeah, just ask him real quick. They're gonna tell you.
Like, yeah, that's what my dad's.
So what happened to your dad again? You were telling me, but I don't think we got to finish that. Oh, what happened? Oh, that's sad.
Exactly.
He ain't coming back.
So you agree? So you feel like Brian McKnight is not wrong for throwing away his old family?
No, I think it's wrong. I actually seen this happen to someone before.
What? Oh yeah, I remember the story.
Yeah. I knew this guy. I knew this kid where his parents got divorced and he moved in with his daddy instead of going with his mommy. And then like the dad was like, "Oh, I'm getting married to this new chick I met, and we got 2 months on this lease, and then you got to figure out where you're gonna live."
What?
And he couldn't go back to his mom, so he had to figure it out. He had to be man up.
At 17 years old.
Yeah, it was like 18, 19.
So I mean, God, Brian McKnight. See, and the thing with Brian McKnight is that he's saying the biggest issue he has with his kid is that his first kids is that they don't want to basically learn the value of a dollar. They don't want to work. While he has his new family with his white woman, this Asian woman, Korean woman. Comment below, what is she? He has a family with them. They understand the value of a dollar. One of the kids basically.
And I'm just, that's crazy because it's like you're talking about your kids that did you even obviously raise or did she raise? So it's like shots at the kids or at the mom or at him because that's stuff that's taught.
True.
Yeah.
So okay, and imagine this: how would you feel if you go on your baby daddy page and his Instagram page says, "My name is Brian McKnight. I'm the husband to this woman. I'm the father to these, Julie, Jack, Kyoko, and how you say Kyoko?
What?
How you say the kid's name right there? There's the father, Kekoa, Mateo, and Brian.
Kay.
So imagine.
These are really Star Wars names.
You never even know because you never know the situation. He may have given his rights up because he just didn't want to even care about that family.
Yeah.
Due to his beliefs. So.
I mean, but that's crazy. You got a kid named.
But that's crazy because that's live. People really do that, guys. They really do that.
They really do that. They leave away they one family.
They'd be like, okay, this didn't work out. I'm gonna start
over.
Start over.
New game.
And then change my name.
New season. Factory reset.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but back in the day, it used to be easy. You could move 3 miles away and have a new family and never run into your old family. Nowadays, with the internet and stuff, it's like, and if you know certain people and they know TikTok, certain people, it's going to suggest you.
Like TikTok, is this, whose man is this? That's what they do now. So.
And then imagine this. See this comment right here. Spending my birthday with the 5 people I love the most in the world. My family. Thank you, baby, for making the day the best it can be. And now, Brian McKnight's whole thing is that he commented about this also.
He said, not sure how these posts that have been sitting here this whole time were left out of the false narrative that is trending abandonment. There's always more to every story. Stay tuned. But, I mean, he's saying that he's done positive comments and even has photos of him spending time with his other kids. But what he can't hide is the fact that he has these other posts where he's straight up slandered his old kids. Like, his stepdaughter, like he put in a Instagram post, "You made me want to be a girl dad," and he already had like 2 girls, so he didn't care about being a girl dad before. He only cared when he got a connection with the stepdaughter. So it's just like really weird stuff like that. That's what people are commenting on. They might not saying that he might not support them or might not spend all of his time with them, but it's just like all these unnecessary comments. Like, where is that coming from?
But I mean, comment below. Tell us how you feel about Brian McKnight. Is he out of line? Did the kids really do something to the point where he has to be like, forget you, it's time to factory reset my whole life and these kids?
My whole life.
I mean, you named your first kid Junior. His name is Brian McKnight Jr.
Didn't he have a second Brian McKnight Jr.?
Exactly. He has a new one. So basically, you're starting over.
What?
He had a Brian McKnight with the old family and a Brian McKnight with the new family. He's got 2 juniors.
Get out of here. See? He's delusional at this point.
Tragic.
In a way, he's just trying to be relevant and yeah.
Oh my God, that's disrespectful. Well, I mean, we gonna pray for you, Brian McKnight, man. Hopefully you get it together, find some healing, find some Jesus, find something, find the Bible.
Please.
Are you ready for your favorite part of the show?
What's that?
Couch time.
Well, it's halfway time, man. It's halftime, man. Time to get a drink.
It's time to take a pee.
Exactly, man. Spark up, roll up. Let us know how you doing right now. If you made it this far, comment below. Comment below what you do for Cinco de Mayo. Did you turn up with the Casamigos? Did you wake up with a girl you thought that was a 10 but really a 2? I remember those
Did you wake up with a Vienna sausage in your mouth?
Hey, I remember those nights too.
What?
Oh, no.
Pause. Did you have something positive to say?
I don't know why you're self-snitching on yourself.
You had something positive to say for the couch?
Oh, yeah, but check out TFTC Gaming. We're doing a bunch of videos over there. I just dropped 2 basketball videos, 2 2K videos. I dropped a Skater XL video, so if you're into skateboarding, check it out. So I'm probably the best Skater XL player in the world. And my co-host has been playing wrestling videos.
You know what's surprising about my wrestling videos?
You know what's weird? In every game, you're wrestling men. You do wrestling, which is wrestling men, and then you do UFC, but you always with the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, I love hugging and kissing, just like the UFC fight we saw this past weekend.
You like pushing them up against the fence.
Give me a kiss. It'd be like that.
Calm down,
sometime.
Bill Cosby.
Oh man, speaking of Bill Cosby, man, y'all need to Bill Cosby y'all way all the way over to our crib reaction page. How this reaction page out here.
Get us to 5K subs.
We almost there.
Yeah, and if we get to 10K subs on this channel, we're gonna start a Patreon, which will have all of our unforgivable content.
Exactly. So
all of our uncensored content.
You want to know about Blackpink? Check out Blackpink. Check out that Jackson Wang. Oh, that Jackson Wang.
Yeah, check out the Wang
featuring Sierra song "Slow." Fire, y'all gonna love it.
Wang and Sierra, it's a good combo.
The fact that TDE Ray Vaughn song that person bugged us to death. Like we got this one person.
He commented on every video for 2 weeks to do this freestyle reaction.
We drop a video about making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She's like, man, forget your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I want Ray Vaughn.
I want that Ray Vaughn freestyle. We'll post videos of like me and Gavin talking about world peace and stopping environmental problems. She's like,
we've never done
fuck the environment. What that Ray Vaughn freestyle? I'm like, God.
It's there. He saw it. He commented.
And we gave it to him. He's the first comment on that, man. Hey, I gotta give it to you. I applaud it.
Oh, shout out to him. Definitely have to check that out.
Get our Transformers video up. We just dropped a trailer for that. And that's pretty much all going on Crib Reactions.
And it's time to start the Shizzo. Looks like here in Allen, Texas, it was a mass beep. SHOOTIN. Everything else spell it.
I think you can say shooting.
Shooting. It was a mass shooting. 8 people confirmed popped. It was crazy.
It's not a curse word.
It was crazy out there.
We're gonna play the video, and then I'm gonna use the restroom. And my co-host, if you need to take over controls, I give you permission to touch my keyboard.
We moving on up, baby. We got that
Let me
promotion.
take it off screen.
More weapons and ammunition were found in his car. They also say Garcia had several social media accounts and seemed to be drawn to neo-Nazi and white supremacist content online. His killing spree ended when a police officer at the mall on an unrelated call rushed in.
He heard gunshots, went to the gunshots, engaged the suspect and neutralized the suspect,
allowing hundreds of survivors to escape.
To see your son come out with his hands over his heads and have to walk past dead bodies, it's not something any parent or anybody should ever have to see.
But it's something communities across the country continue to experience. The massacre in Texas, the 199th mass shooting this year.
The massacre here was the second deadliest in the U.S. this year and the second mass shooting in Texas in just more than a week.
In 2023?
In Allen, Texas,
Yes.
I'm Jay Gray.
In 2023, 190 shootings happened. And once again, you looking right. You looking at the month. It's May 8th, May 9th. Whenever you look, it's May, basically.
And I was just going to say, like, Texas does have, like, a lot of shooting, mass shooting because of the open gun law that we have here. And a lot of states that do have different gun laws. So Texas is the only one that does have an open gun law.
Open carry gun. Yeah, I mean they.
So I would only expected that, but to almost be 200 within 5 months.
Yeah, 200, basically 200 gun shootings in less than 5 months, and this is the second mass shoot.
Keith is just music.
And this is
y'all don't gotta think he's from Chicago.
And this is the second mass shooting within the past 2 weeks that happened in Texas. So, do you feel like they need to crack down on these gun laws? Do we need to get rid of all the guns?
I definitely feel like we need to reevaluate the gun laws, not get rid of them, because obviously there's hunting and things like that. So, but I just feel like to get a gun shouldn't be as easy as it is, because all you have to do is just apply for it and you get it.
Yeah, they do like a simple background check.
Right. You need to have like a mental check, you know.
Yeah.
I think just
check, all that.
I just think we're a little just like too far gone when it comes to that stuff. Sorry, I forgot to bring us on the screen here. But yeah, so I just think we're too far gone, because even if you make all these stringent rules, there's already so many guns in the wild in Texas where we're at, and in the United States in general, that like people are still gonna have guns, and then people are just gonna sell them directly to people. You don't even have to go to the store from that. The thing that was really bad is you could go to gun shows and buy as many guns as you wanted with pretty much limited or no background check or things like that. But I believe that they changed that to where you still got to get checked out even if you are getting firearms at a gun show. But I don't know. I mean, it's just weird. I don't know. We got to check the mental health on people, because it seems like it's a lot of people that have histories of mental health. And I don't know if there's like a thing where if you get checked out for mental health once, that they got to check your house for firearms or make sure that you don't have any. But I don't know, man. It's just it's a lot of weird stuff. I mean, do we need to have another war where we could get everyone united to kill other nations so we could stop killing each other? Is that the only thing that'll bring us together, is if we decide that we got to kill other people?
I don't know. There's some people who do like mass shootings definitely have
mental problems
or like been bullied or something.
Exactly. Like how you y'all over here just worried about felons having guns, but these felons that got guns, they got guns for a reason. And
for the ops.
It's for the ops.
Or to rob people.
Exactly. Like this person out here, he had mental problems. He knocked out.
He was ex-military.
You never even know. He probably got laughed at because his car got declined.
Could be some crazy stuff.
Something simple that it might,
you know, got embarrassed. And
they said he came there as soon as he hopped out the car. He was already armed and ready. He started shooting people in the parking lot.
They said he had a vest, and like the vest apparently allegedly had some signet on it that was what is it?
And a lot of people have anger issues when they get embarrassed.
True.
Yeah. And it's like was it? We had like a white supremacy patch. That's what I was trying to say. But what's weird is the dude's name was like Mauricio Garcia, which is like the
Hispanic name,
a super Hispanic name, or it's basically the most unwhite name that could happen. So I don't know why this dude was a white sympathizer when he himself wouldn't even meet the criteria to make the club. So
it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. And like my co-host just said, as soon as he passed away, you know how the police work. They check your Carfax. They check your search history.
He died.
He died. They caught him.
They killed him.
They killed him at the mall. Actually, the on guard, the cop that was actually working that day, he heard it, and then he ran to the spot, popped him, and by the time everybody else already came, like he already resolved the problem.
Yeah, he got there before anyone else.
Well, he was like the second person that, because supposedly it was like this person that was the person that was just talking in this video. He was like the first person that, I don't even know how he even got the information, but I think like his son told him and his daughter told him, and like he just drove over there real fast. He was the first person there, and it was
real sad. Is like, I think like 3 or 4 out of the 8 people that were killed were all from one family.
Oh yeah.
And they said it was like the main
family.
The main people that were the one main family that was lost. It was an Asian family, and I think they were returning some of the stuff that one of the child had received as like birthday gifts. And they were, doing exchanges, I guess, for correct sizes or whatnot.
And the kid was like 9 years old, and he had like a 3-4-year-old brother.
I think.
It was like
was it the 6-year-old that survived?
The oldest child survived. The oldest child survived. The baby died.
I forget. It's super sad. Put it in the comments below. We don't remember, have it in our notes here, but we know one of the children survived, but they lost both parents and a sibling. And I don't remember if they had one sibling or two siblings, which is really sad to lose your whole family.
We're gonna have to say a prayer for them.
We also have to say a prayer for this next topic right here. Looks like one of my brother's favorite rapper, Freddie Gibbs.
Wait, which brother? Your middle or the
middle
youngest?
Brother? Middle brother.
I'm not gonna call you out.
Favorite rapper, Freddie Gibbs, says Freddie Gibbs came on the news. You already know he got beat up by Benny the Butcher. He got picked on by DJ Academic. So it looks like he's taking another L, just a third L. He got a OnlyFans model pregnant. And she got the Carfax.
How do you get it? How do you do that?
I mean,
it's pretty easy how you do
like,
it. You just leave it where it is, and that's what happens.
But that's like, okay, do you like go into these situations asking or just assuming that the girl is on birth control?
They don't care. They just do it. You just do it.
I bet you they don't even ask. I bet they came home from a club at like 3 a.m. and they just went at it, and then it was like 2 weeks later, she was like, "Oh, I feel sick."
Exactly.
Right.
Now that this whole thing's happened, she's pregnant. Allegedly, Freddie Gibbs is upset because she's still doing OnlyFans videos. Like, you can literally look this up. I saw it. She has a full
Academics
full
was
belly.
Promoting her.
You said what?
Academics was promoting her.
Forget that. I'm promoting it too. I paid $3.
Oh my goodness.
This man is thirsty.
Man, but
he's got one of those pregnant fetishes.
Yeah, milk beef. You never squeeze him like the milk fly?
Oh wow.
Hey yo. You better watch yourself. I thought you were gonna say something mean, like, I like to maybe like I don't know, smack the belly and shake the baby's world up or something. But
what I mean, sometimes you got a little target practice.
Shaking baby syndrome.
Man, but looks like as soon as DJ Academics found out that Freddie Gibbs got a OnlyFans girl pregnant, he had to get the exclusive interview. He had to get the exclusive interview on his Twitch show, and we got the footage.
I never really thought like he's gay. I never really thought that. But like, why are you spreading your asshole open?
Whoa. You inserted something in his anus. Be honest.
No, I never put anything in his butt.
Y'all shared butt plugs or something.
No, we never did nothing like that. That's why I was like, why is he doing this?
Is this one of your girlfriend's voicemails, Coast?
And then it became something that he would just do. Like, he would get out of the shower, come up to me, spread his asshole open. It just became like a thing.
What? Nah, this is guy. So he would routinely come up and spread like what type of spreading? We talking about like both hands on the buttocks, like splitting it open, like how Moses parted the Red Sea.
Yeah, he would just do it, and of course I would laugh because I was like, "This is crazy!" Like, but he would just do it.
Put in the comments. Is that
I don't know
weird?
if it was just something he liked
Is
to
that
do
normal
or whatever?
Because what is
stuck anything in his butt.
It's normal.
But I don't know why he was doing
it's some Florida boys to do that.
He's from Indiana, actually.
Yeah, but it sounds like Florida boy tendencies.
He's from the Reggie Miller country. But first off, it's fine. Our girl, Suki with the good coochie, already said they got the hit song, the summer anthem called Switch. He just ate my ass and got a switch. Now I'm eating his.
Hey, can you just calm down over there? Why are you getting so into this?
I'm just letting you know the song.
Yeah, that's.
And this is a clip that he pulled.
This is trending.
Butt spreading is trending.
No. One thing about your co-host, he's gonna give it to the girls.
Exactly.
The butt spreads.
She eating his ass.
Huh?
She loving it.
You be eating butts?
That's what is like in now.
Is eating butts?
It's eating butts.
Like groceries?
Like the groceries. Who Janae?
Janae Aiko?
She said it first.
Yeah, eating groceries.
With Kevin Gates.
She never said who groceries she was eating.
She was eating Kevin Gates.
When
and then she kissed Big Sean in the mouth.
When did that song come out? And that was back in the day. So
Exactly.
I thought that was just for the song. I didn't know people was... I mean, I know in the county they make you toss the salad, but I don't feel like people were doing that out of county.
You never know what you like until you try it. So
I ain't trying.
Man, but do you feel?
I don't fly that flag.
But how do you?
You never know what if a girl goes down too far.
Whoa!
Will you do that?
No.
Oh man! So you Creed 3 now?
Uh-huh.
You Creed 3? You trying to the majors?
I would just put my shorts back on, and be like, you need to leave.
Stop.
Disrespect.
What if you like it?
Nah.
You clutching pearls.
Clutching.
I'm clutching
my pearls.
I ain't go to band camp like yo.
First off, it was 3 summers. It was all right. It ain't that bad. After the first 2 times.
It's not how you play the flute.
Listen, yeah, but but before we move on, did we play the video already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel like Freddie Gibbs can come back to this? And what's up with all these girls paying their dude phone bill? And how have you ever had a girl pay your phone bill?
No, never. Never, not once.
How would you feel if a girl offered to pay one of your bills?
I'd be like, finally. It's the first bill a girl's ever paid for me in my life.
Like, I didn't know this was the bad part. And see, I kind of wanted the girl to pay one of my bills, but then at the same time, when her saying, "Oh yeah, I paid Freddie Gibbs' phone bill," and everybody's laughing at him, like, I don't know if I want to do that no more. Because they gonna feel like it's like they gonna take like some sense of pride, like I'm better than you.
You really can't have no girl pay any of your bills. We got a girl take you out to dinner. Be like, it's your turn. Tired of paying for dinner 30 million times
So
in a
you
row.
making girls pay the first date?
Nah, not the first date. Can't go out like no goofy.
I guess this is why.
Yeah, but I don't know, cause like that's different if y'all are committed. But if you're like,
if you're dating, you gotta pay for the dates.
right,
but if you're in a
if you're
relationship,
but if she was supporting him, which probably that was the case. Like, put me on your phone plan real quick. Yeah, that's understandable. But if we're going half on the bill, then there's no sense in you cutting off the phone bill.
And true, another one of the reasons why she's going on this whole publicity interview spree is because I guess during the time of the whole alleged Benny the Butcher incident, that Benny the Butcher got jumped at a restaurant by like 20 people. They also took her chain. And the next day came, Freddie Gibbs bought a chain for himself and a watch, but didn't buy her anything, even though he knew that her chain got took too. And she was like, "That's some F nigga move."
You just dropping N-bombs in the comments.
And that's I'm pretty sure that wasn't like the first red flag.
Wait, is that a red flag? Wait, hold on. He a rapper. He gotta get his ice up, right?
But I mean, there's a time for you, honey, and there's a time for him. Like,
I wouldn't let that fly. I was like, you gotta kill me right here. I ain't letting that really take my woman's stuff. If the ops got the ups on you, they could take your stuff, but
right, no,
you ain't,
for sure.
You ain't taking nothing
on that part. But if you're going shopping, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I ain't never done that. I ain't never took a girl to the mall and be like, "Oh, I got me a shoes. I got me some clothes. What, you want a pretzel or something?"
Right.
No, you can't do that.
I don't even ask. I just keep walking like, "Oh, we gotta go. I got a move to make."
Right. Cause like
they need to close down Forever 21.
No, for real.
Speaking of closing down, they need to close down this next topic right here. So it looks like here, our favorite quarterbacks, NFL quarterback, Patrick Mahomes' brother, Jackson Mahomes, has been arrested for aggravated battery.
He battered her up.
So it looks.
But they said, get that Jackson Mahomes up out of here, man. He tried. Apparently, what got a lot of people's nerves is like they had a memorial for someone on an NFL field,
Sean Taylor,
and he thought it was just like a nice area, so he went in the middle of it. It was chained off, so no one would walk on it. He went in the middle of it and did like TikTok dances.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "How are you gonna disrespect on someone's memorial?"
And another reason why everybody's mad is because Jackson Mahomes is the younger brother of Patrick Mahomes. When he was younger, he was playing basketball. He's about at least like 6'7", 6'8".
Is he that tall?
He's tall as hell. I don't know how tall, but he's tall as hell.
Yeah.
He's really tall. He was playing basketball. He was decent. But as soon as his brother made it and got an NFL contract, he was like, forget this. I'm about to become a TikTok star. So he literally gave up basketball.
He had D1 offers and decided to do TikTok over playing basketball.
He's like, my brother's already famous. So basically, he's like he's the spoiled brother now. He's like, my brother's an NFL star. He's the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm the king of Kansas. I'm basically the king's brother. So what's going on here is that he went to this small business bar. He's been there multiple times, and he went there and he was upset that he was asking for drinks. They didn't give him any drinks because I guess they were packed. He left. He made a Instagram video saying, hey, don't ever go to this bar, their service is horrible. He was just like shitting on the whole company, and they were like, oh well, and they responded back saying, oh, we're sorry that you feel like you above everybody because you're somebody's brother and you feel like you should get special treatment. Next time you should hit us up before you go on social media and talk. And that's just the kind of person he is.
And then they brought up every time he messed up.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're going to believe the guy that danced on Sean Taylor's memorial, the guy that did this, the guy that did that.
And so basically, like, he's a spoiled little brother. So now he went too far, and he just did right here what this video says.
I mean, I guess I could leave this up there. It's not no way. He just grabs her,
kisses her.
She didn't want no parts of it.
This is a 40-year-old woman. He doesn't know this woman. She's actually the owner of the whole bar. He doesn't know her. He kisses her. She looks in the mirror. She fixes herself. She fixes her lipstick. She fixes her outfit.
Does he come back for round 2?
And then, boom, he's back again. Kissing again.
Let me grab you by the throat.
He doesn't know this woman at all. Kisses in the throat. And a lot of people are saying that, oh, she looks like she liked it. She didn't cuss him out. As soon as it happened,
she was scared.
She was adjusting herself in the mirror, and other people saying like, oh, you don't know women. She was probably trying to play it off and so he can leave because she's uncomfortable. But he came back for the second kiss. I was like, this man is a menace.
Right. You never know, like, you never know what you will do. You always say like, oh, I would do this, I would do that. But in that heat of the moment, you'll probably be so shocked and frozen. Like, you'll be like, did that just happen? Like, what am I going to do? Like, that's what.
What made him go after the 40-year-old?
I mean, she was just around. And he was drunk. They said he was
probably kind of knew her because they said what he got in trouble at was the place he normally went to.
I mean, for a 40-year-old, she is kind of hot. You see that silhouette?
You never know. What if that's the cougar?
Facts. Hey, because when they showed the actual face, she didn't look 40 at all. I was surprised.
And he's been going back. She's probably been giving him liquor.
Ooh,
him and the friends.
Wait, he been flirting with me? That'd be crazy. That's the kind of angle.
And then he probably got drunk, and then she, or probably broke up with her. And you're not going nowhere. You're my cougar.
He's like 22 years old.
You're my cougar.
You gotta claim him.
You gotta claim while you can. You know,
I'm the king's brother. You're my cougar.
Oh,
come dance with me.
So the funny part also is about this is that as soon as this happened, Jackson Mahomes' lawyer popped up out of nowhere and said, "Oh, it's nothing to see here. My client is innocent. We gave the cops video evidence. My client is innocent." And then 2 days later, they locked him up.
They had it in 4K
because he's not innocent.
They're like, dude, we got you in 4K. What are you talking about?
So this is see how tall he is?
Yeah, he is kind of tall.
How old is he?
Like 22.
Anything you want to say to the victims of these crimes?
Victims?
It was one person.
You know, if you was a real dude, they would arrest you along.
Okay, he's upset.
Yeah. So, basically they're saying that he's just a spoiled brother. He's using his brother's clout. His brother right now, Patrick Mahomes, doesn't get in any trouble at all. He's
sorry.
What happened?
What's crazy is because, like, that really does happen and it does get covered up a lot. in like the industry.
Because they'll usually like settle out of court before it even goes to, and like stuff like that.
And she was probably like, "No, I need to do this."
Press shot.
Right.
I mean, think about it.
I bet you they'll be like, "We're gonna make a donation of $100,000 to your bar because he was intoxicated. He didn't mean it." And like, who would turn down $100K or something? You know?
What if it's crazy? What if it was all a setup so that way
she can get it?
She could get it, and they can run off and be lovers from the mother. They can the parents pay the money.
I mean,
for the crime.
He only got 1 million followers on TikTok. I mean, I don't think he that. Maybe when he get 5 million, he can be like F his brother.
I hope our official account, Tales from the Crib on TikTok, is not following Jackson Mahomes, but no, my co-host, he follows a bunch of goofies.
Oh goodness!
And you know what? Follow him. He's a star. He's seen his dance.
You gotta unfollow him now. He's
getting
in trouble.
I'm gonna have to go check his TikTok out.
It's trash. He not really like all the dances. He's not really doing the dances. Like they said one thing about it. When you see people's TikTok dances, people doing all choreographed stuff that takes you like 2-3 days to learn. Then you got Jackson Mahomes just showing you how he slow grinds and humps the air. That's all he does.
What?
Okay.
I'm just telling you what they saw. But I mean, hey,
how do you know so
That's
much?
crazy because like that's how TikTok does trend. Either it's like off of dances or you like being sexy.
So which one you gonna be, Gavin? You gonna be dancing or you gonna be sexy?
I think I can do it both. Yes.
Oh, hey, you know
it's giving boss.
It's giving. Oh, so you putting the cream in their coffee?
Some people want extra cream. You never know. Some people want a lot of shots.
Speaking of a lot of shots, looks like here this topic right here. You know he's celebrating with a lot of shots. Looks like our favorite. What?
Hold on, I want to see. Hold on, let me get over here. All right, so your favorite artist, what's his name?
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay, dang it. You usually mess up his name.
I know his name. I heard it a lot.
You've been watching a lot of videos.
I watched.
You should have seen this man butcher his name before.
What was his name?
He's calling him Little Shurin.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. He's from
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, basically from across the pond.
He threatened to quit music if found guilty in the Marvin Gaye copyright infringement case. Lawsuit alleges Sharon's Thinking Out Loud rips off gays. Let's get it on.
Does it really?
Let's hear it.
Can we play these?
Play it.
No, but I mean, can we on YouTube?
I don't think it has to.
Is it the okay?
You may have
let's see.
You might have to like hover over the volume button side and just press it.
Some heated. The singer saying his music career may slow down if he's found liable, telling the court, if that happens, I'm done. Adding, to have someone come in and say we don't believe you, you must have stole it, I find insulting. Sheeran also gave the jury an impromptu concert, playing his guitar on the stand to make the argument the inspiration for his song was actually Van Morrison, not Marvin Gaye. Last week, Crump's team called a mashup of Let's Get It On and Thinking Out Loud that Sheeran performed live in 2014 a smoking gun, and that merging the songs was basically a confession. Sheeran responding, if he had actually stolen that melody, he'd be an idiot to perform it in front of a crowd of 20,000 people. So following Sheeran's testimony, his co-writer and producer also took the stand. They both denied the copyright claim, saying Marvin Gaye was not on any...
Dum, dum, dum.
So I'm like confused. Is he mad that he sung out the Let's Get It On or used the sound?
So basically what's going on is that the chords that Marvin Gaye is known. Marvin Gaye is a really talented artist. He's known for making a lot of great songs back in the day. He's known for suing people for making basically
songs that sound
just like his, just like the Blurred Line song with Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I. The Hey 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 Good. Yeah. That song, they sued Robin Thicke. They won that. They sued a lot of people.
Yeah, they won that. And what's crazy is Bruno Mars, a lot of his songs he's been sued over because they're a bunch of old like 70s and 80s songs that he just kind of remixes the beat a little bit and changes the words up.
What?
So they get sued.
Because you know, like the Police, the old band from back in the day, if you've ever heard of him, a lot of his songs are from the Police. And we even watched some videos that said Bruno Mars like only owns 17% of some of his biggest hits because he lost cases, as saying that he kind of ripped off other people's stuff.
Yeah. So basically here with this whole situation, with Marvin Gaye's song, the way that it's just the vibe. The vibe of the song is an R&B, cool, laid back vibe. Also with the same 4-beat melody in the beginning, but that's the strong structure of every song has that. So he feels like you really can't sue for something that's just so basic.
They're saying that like kind of the melody that's in his song is like kind of essential chords that are in a lot of general R&B songs. So it's like you find it everywhere over and over again. And he was saying that they're essential building blocks of like writing songs and that people have always used them. And he even said that he was actually inspired by someone else, but I didn't know that he randomly performed his song and then in the middle of his song switched to Let's Get It On, which is a little, I mean, why would he do that if it wasn't reminding him of that? That kind of messed me up a little bit. I was kind of on Ed's side, but he literally did it. That melody thing.
But a lot of people like do that. Like even Beyonce, remember she did what is that OGT Genesis?
Oh yeah.
Where they do like other people's songs in
the concert,
like intermission, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, like, if you're so sensitive, I guess you can sue, but it's not that.
And it's not even him that's suing; it's the family. This is his family.
The family that owns the rights to his music was suing him. But so it was the Marvin Gaye family.
If you need your money, get it how you live. It's not that serious.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like all music, all art, all movies are really inspired by what you've seen or listened to in your lifetime. So you're definitely going to borrow and take from all your inspirations. But they're just, a lot of people sue for copyright because there's like, it's too similar. Like if you remember Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
That was
that
like.
The keys to dun 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 dun.
Yeah, he literally changed one note. And it was from what was it? Paul McCartney, the Beatles song. I don't remember if it was the Beatles or one of his singles, but it was basically the beat was exactly the same besides like one note. He changed one note.
Yeah, and that's how it is. They get real cutthroat in the music industry, but I mean, AA for Ed Sheeran, he don't gotta retire. We can continue having him in the R&B game. You know, cheerio.
But another cheerio, we got to give a big shout out to Bronny James has committed to USC. He has already made $7.2 million in his NIL deals. He's signed at USC, I think they said with the other top prospect, and that he's going to be basically, that USC is going to be really good in college this upcoming year. And with him being at USC, it's right there in California, LeBron will still be able to show up and watch his son games, of course, when he's not playing.
Oh, okay. That's LeBron James' son?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny.
And that's college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. His name is, he's LeBron James Jr., but he goes by Bronny.
Oh, that's such a cute name.
And, yeah, so he's, you know, he keeps on working his way up. He's gotten better and better. You know, when he was like a freshman and sophomore, he wasn't really ranked high in basketball, but from graduating as a senior, he was in the top 100 of his class. So he's really worked his way up, and he had a few offers to go to a few D1 schools, and it's nice that he'll be able to go there so his dad will still watch him. And apparently LeBron wants to play long enough to play ball with his son. So in like 2 years, whenever Bronny goes to the draft, LeBron's basically guaranteeing whatever team his son goes to, hope it's going to go to that team.
Oh my goodness. What if they don't give him the offer?
They will. Who's not gonna want LeBron, even if he's old?
I don't like LeBron.
Well, you gonna tell the Spurs not to draft Bronny?
That's funny.
Actually, I like Dallas Cowboys football, right?
Yeah, Dallas Mavericks. You like Luka?
No.
Yeah, we know you love Luka. And
no, but I mean, it's funny how everybody was talking about, oh yeah, LeBron James gonna play with his son. His son's gonna skip straight to the NBA, not even go to college, not go to no D League, not go overseas. It's gonna be Bronny and James, and then boom.
Why would he want to rush that for his son though?
I mean, because LeBron James like 40, he's gonna retire soon. He wants to retire. He wants to retire, saying that
That's just so selfish.
Hey, I mean,
what?
But it's his.
To want to play with his son?
Wanting him to like get drafted so early.
It's also going to help his draft stock because people know that LeBron's going to go too. So maybe he was going to be a second round pick or barely get drafted,
yes,
and now he'll probably be a
legacy,
first round pick.
Like I support the legacy
Uh-huh.
and Empire.
Hopefully he does good because Jordan's kids kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan has kids?
Michael Jordan
He
has
had two sons.
What?
His one son, Marcus Jordan, played like 4 years at a D1, but I don't think he got drafted, and then he just went on to...
I can understand that because if Michael Jordan is a legend, how are you there to like parent?
How are you going to match up to that?
You can't be there to like parent and do the skills.
What's funny is like you never see someone that's like one of the best players ever. Their sons never live up to like their hype. But it's usually when you see like players that were decent but not amazing, they have sons that are amazing. Like Steph Curry's dad was in the NBA. He was good enough to make it to the NBA, Del Curry, but he just shot threes and he was like a mediocre player.
What about Allen Iverson?
He didn't have any kids that played. They played in the NBA.
I don't know if he has any boys, and I don't know their age if they're getting if they should be that age in high school or if they're lower.
So with back to Bronny. So Bronny James.
Oh, and we want to give a big shout out to LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers for pulling off the win and going up 3-1 on the Golden State Warriors. They're about to give them the gentleman's sweep.
For real, the Lakers won for real?
The Lakers won for real.
Okay, go Lakers.
Let's do it.
Steph Curry, Aisha Curry.
R.I.P.
Keep
Kobe.
Crying.
Aisha Curry, go back to your cooking shows, you little wench.
Nah, but I mean, it's funny how so it went from LeBron James. He's gonna jump to the NBA.
Like a jumper, as always.
To high school, but then out of nowhere, he goes to college to the point where he's not even gonna be the starter on the team.
No, who'll be starter?
No, he's not. He's not gonna be the starter.
Okay, I have a
He's
question.
gonna play. He'll probably be the shooting guard.
No,
I bet you.
Now you have people better than him.
No.
Okay, we gonna find
Who
out.
will be a starter?
He's definitely not starting.
He's not starting. He's not gonna. He's a shooting
He's
guard.
just gonna
You're
be on
not
the
starting.
Team. No, he probably might start for just dramatic effects.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like he would have went to Ohio State
but
if he wouldn't went to the best school option. But I feel like he went to USC because they probably told him he would start.
But my question is, does it like matter on how many teams you play in the league? Because hasn't he played for every team?
Who, LeBron?
Yes.
LeBron only played for like 3 teams.
Some people
That's
like
cap.
when
Miami, Cavs, Lakers.
Yeah.
And then next year somebody else.
I mean, but if
He'll end up playing
and then
4
when
teams.
his son gets picked, that's another team. So that's 5 teams.
So yeah, usually you're right. So like
every
like
year,
Patrick Beverly
I don't
and
know
like people like Patrick Beverly, like people that like been like 37 different teams.
Right.
You get laughed at. Oh yeah, he's just somebody that goes on a whole bunch of different teams.
That's LeBron for me.
But for real, that fast?
I mean, Jordan was on one team when he went on.
Jordan was on 2 teams.
Who's
But
else
he won.
has been,
That second team was to get ticket sales for a failing team he owned.
Switch so many teams. Who else?
Kawhi's been to 3 teams.
Shaq went on a bunch of teams. Shaq played for like 7 teams by the end of his career. But Kobe played his whole career in LA. Tim Duncan played his whole career.
But it's not that many teams. It's not that many players. It's not that many good players that play like. 15.
But where's the loyalty to the team, to the community?
Teams don't have loyalty to you. They trade you.
You know what's messed up is
they
that
only
that's
trade
happened.
You when you're selfish.
No. Sometimes you just get old and they're tired of you. Because like Hakeem Olajuwon,
and you gotta
played
that mentality.
Who played his whole career in Houston, he still wanted to play, and they're like, we don't want to play you anymore. You're old. He went and played like 1 or 2 years in like Toronto. Same thing with Patrick Ewing. He wouldn't play his whole career with the Knicks. He played like a couple seasons with like the Magic and like somebody else because they're like basically get to the point where they want to move you on. That happens to a lot of players, but yeah, that happens to a lot of players, and they only end up playing for like 2 or 3 teams, but they played 95% of their career with one team, and a lot of people like that better than like you playing like 15% of your career here, 20% here, 15 here. And LeBron's kind of done that.
And that's why I feel like he's more like build himself up, not like build him like as a team player and loyalty as like I see other basketball players in their careers. He's more of a like, I've gotten my skills from you, let me go somewhere else and get my value up. Basically.
I can see that.
It's just like Kevin Durant when he went to the Golden State Warriors.
Kevin Durant, definitely.
Remember Kevin Durant couldn't win a ring, and then he joined the Warriors after they beat him?
Won 2 rings and then
because Draymond Green called him from the parking lot.
Crying. Speaking of calling for the parking lot, this is the last topic of the night. Last topic. We got NBA Milwaukee Bucks, after having the best regular season record in the NBA, 58 wins, 28 losses. The Bucks fire their head coach,
Mike Budenholzer. And basically, it's because they lost in the first round. They were in the number 1 seed, and they lost to their rivals, the Miami Heat, who somehow always find a way to beat them. Giannis did get hurt and missed 2 games of the series, but they were a good enough team. They should have been able to beat an 8 seed, but instead, they got killed by Jimmy Buckets.
True, and a lot of people were saying that it's Mike's fault. He's a good coach. Yeah, the Bucks won a lot of games, but they won a lot of games because of Giannis. They didn't win it because of the coach. Because there's a lot of times like Giannis came out and said, "Oh, I would have guarded Jimmy Butler. I want to guard Jimmy Butler, but some people wouldn't let me." And they blame that on the coach.
He was saying that he should have made him do that because he wanted to guard it, but he never made and had that conversation with the coach. But that's kind of also on Giannis.
True.
If he never went and had that for real conversation, I mean, he should have went and asked to do that if Jimmy was tearing him up too much. But it's weird. One thing that I've noticed in the talking head conversations, they said that even if you win a championship as a coach for a franchise that has never won a championship in their history, you got like a 2-year leeway for winning a championship. After 2 years, they could care less. Because think about Frank Vogel won a championship for the Lakers. Yeah. And then it was like a year and a half later, he got fired.
Deuces.
And Mike Budenholzer won the Bucks.
That was LeBron James' fault. Everybody knows that.
Championship in a long time, and he got fired.
So what, do they just get fired, or do they like switch teams?
The coaches?
Well, yeah, they get fired, but of course, if they're a good enough coach with a good enough reputation, a lot of the other teams that maybe aren't as good will try to hire them.
Or they go to college.
Yeah, but a lot of times they get rehired. Udoka, who used to be with the Spurs as an assistant, was the Celtics head coach, and he got caught for sleeping with one of the executive's wives. So they fired
Nia Long husband.
Yeah, Nia Long's man. He cheated on her, and so he got fired for that. And then it wasn't even a whole year later, the Houston Rockets, who suck, are probably the worst team in the league. They hired him because he's a good coach and was available, even though he had that kind of messed up past. It even happens with coaches that had like a year where they should have done good and done bad and got fired, but they hired him after a controversy, which is a whole different type of thing.
And how long do you have to like be with the team before you're like
whatever you agree to?
I mean, like, how long do you have to get a win in order for?
That is random. No,
it's just random. If you're a team with like all stars, they expect you. If you're expected to be in like the finals and you lose in the first round, they might fire you.
Yeah.
But if you're like a team with a bunch of rookies and young players and you're not expected to win the playoffs and you barely make it and lose in the first round, they might look at that as that you overachieved. So it really, every situation is different. It depends on what your team makeup is and what your team expectations are. Is really kind of how they judge them.
Yeah, and this expectation for the Bucks was going at least to the championship games. Looks like
the Bucks were expected to possibly get back to the finals, and they lost in the first round.
Once again, they lost to the Miami Heat because the Miami Heat. I told you as soon as this
they won tonight too.
As soon as the series started, I already knew Miami Heat is the one team that knows how to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. They just build a wall and they just help. And they just watch Giannis try to run through them like bowling pins, but it never works, and then they lose.
Do you think the Heat could beat either the Celtics or the Philadelphia with Joel and Harden?
I mean, I feel like they can beat Philly. I feel like they can beat Philly. Ooh, Jimmy Butler going back to Philly.
Yeah, I feel like the Heat could beat Philly if the Philly makes it, but I don't know if the Heat are beating Boston.
Heat would definitely be in Boston. They don't have nobody. This is like
we're gonna save it for the sports show.
That'll be like the easiest match. That'll be easier than
check us
New
out.
York Knicks.
We do sports as well. TFTC Sports. We'll bring you another playoffs
Jimmy
episode
Butler locking down Jason Tatum
within the next week or two, and we'll get into a deep dive on how Jimmy Butler is a bum.
Hey, but
he's good. I'm just trolling my co-host.
Hey, we made it. We made it.
To the new music.
End of the show.
It's
new music Mondays. You know, we drop the hottest. We tell you the hottest music that's coming out. We let you know what's hot, what's not, what you should listen to, what you should just block. Just block it.
But what you should check out is our music mix number 4. We updated that. We got 112 videos now on Music Mix number 4. So check it out. Put it on shuffle, and you'll definitely have some tunes to listen to, Tales from the Crib style.
Hey, but you already know the songs that's coming out of this week. To me, we really ain't really have anything. We got that old Jeezy that dropped. We got that Conway the Machine that dropped. That DC the Don. Suicide.
I was gonna ask Suicide Boys. I always see people talk about them. I've never listened to them.
Crazy! I just looked that up the other day.
Are they any good?
It's
They've been kind of getting a lot of hype in the internet streets.
I believe it's only one person, and it's like a song that was trending. I forgot what it was, but it's a good song.
Put in the comments below. Do we need to check out Suicide Boys and there's some of their new stuff?
True. Also, Rio the Young LG dropped. The F tape dropped. Oh, Y&J from Detroit dropped.
They didn't even put my music pick on here, man.
It's a lot of people that dropped. Okay, you already know, but it's time for our picks. It's time for our picks. Let's see who
y'all pick.
Who we pick for the week.
Lil D went first.
My first pick is the baby.
Boo.
Shake something.
Boo.
So the baby's coming back after controversy. After y'all had them tried to cancel my dog.
Yeah, he's still canceled.
He's still canceled.
He's not.
We still hate him.
Listen here.
Yeah.
He's been I honestly gotta say this Shake Something's song that he did that we will be reacting to.
Made you want to shake something?
He's been promoting this video for like at least a month.
I'm not gonna lie. TikTok, he has been trending, but I don't know if it's gonna make him be back relevant.
You don't think so?
No.
He got 3 songs. He got this song on to Shake Something. He got another song where he's rapping, and he has another song with Offset, which is all pretty good.
He needs to go back to the diaper.
I'll pass.
Oh. Man, my co-host says she gonna pass, but I'm letting y'all know, man, I need to check out the baby. Comment below. Is the baby canceled still? Or y'all gonna forgive him? Or do y'all even care? Just pass me the music. If it's fuego, it's fuego.
We hate him.
Hot
garbage. For me, I got Johnny Cinco. Cinco number 5.
Ooh.
Sacrilegious presents. This was a music.
You got 2 picks?
I always do what I do. But we got Johnny Cinco here, and this is a great album. I listen to most of the songs. Johnny Cinco never stops. He's kind of like a trap R&B sensation, trap and B. And he's taken over. Check out Johnny Cinco. He's definitely a good vibe when you're chilling, when you're smoking a thingy thing. Listen to some Johnny Cinco. And then we also got a new single from my boy Mimo 600 and Lil Durk.
Is this real?
Shoot,
Have you confirmed it's real?
He posted it on his Instagram.
Hey.
It's real.
All right.
It's live on Apple Music. You can find it on all Spotify, all the music places. That song is fire, but I do love Johnny Cinco's music. Go give us some support there.
Are you surprised that? Wait, hold on. So on the Johnny Cinco, how many times have you heard the Johnny Cinco album?
I think like 2.5 times.
Okay. What about? So you got a couple tracks on there that you like? At least 2 or 3.
I like more than 2 or 3.
What?
Yeah, I like 7 songs.
Okay.
Maybe even more because I haven't really paid attention. I went through and added a handful to my playlist, but I got to see where I left off.
Are you surprised that Mimo and Durk dropped a song together?
No, because I feel like Mimo had this in the tuck, and even if they got beef or whatever, he's like, you know what? I dropped a couple hit songs. I'm gonna throw the one that me and you did out there. I don't think Durk will say nothing.
So it's the fact.
I feel like he had this. Because I've heard the snippet before of them in the studio when this was being recorded, and that snippet was from like 8 months ago, maybe even longer.
So you feel like if Durk let him drop the song and put it on his page, that he had to clear it in order for it to post on his page.
Maybe he already had the clearance and just had it tucked away. Maybe he had the agreement from the past, and even though they ain't coolest right now, he's like, I already got your signature from a year ago.
That's shicey.
He's been
right.
It's like the song.
Oh.
He's showing Dirk who's really shiesty.
It's like
it's not
keep
poo
your
shiesty.
friends close, but your enemies closer.
They're cool. They like
Collateral.
to beef. They're still friends. They just argue sometimes. You know how it is.
I hate people like that. They'll be like, they'll wait for you to do something, and then they'll be like, use it against you in later date, and then they'll be like, well, you did that back in last Thursday, so that's the reason why I'm doing it.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, now.
Can't stand fake people like that.
For tat. But no, I think they're on speaking terms, so probably no hate there. But it's a fire song. Check it out. And it's time to wrap up the show. You need to like, comment, subscribe. Let's quickest way to help us grow our channel. Follow me on Twitter at Papa O'Block. Follow this guy, Felix Supreme 305, aka Little Cat.
Also follow us on TikTok. You already know. TikTok is Tales from the Crib. Instagram Tales from the Crib 210. You know, follow us everywhere. You know, keep it up. You know, we getting a lot of subscribers, especially on our main page now. These shorts. Keep following the shorts. Keep liking. If you made it this far, thank you.
Go to Crib Reaction and get us to 5K subs. Do it.
Please, exactly. But you already know, man. It's the end of the show. It's picture taking time.
Oh, this is where we get the thumbnails. If in case, voice from the side. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're about to strike a pose.
I'm here to it. Y'all need like a freaking buzzer or a clapper or a boop doo doo for the ending.
Oh yeah, we got that coming real soon.
Cheese.
That's right.
Bam.
He's violent.
Yeah. He has anger issues.
He does.
I don't.
Angel devil, look. Who's the angel though?
Halo.
Ain't no halo on you.
You're the one with the red hat, so obviously you're the.
He's the devil.
The devil.
That's enough. If you can't find it from there, you can find one from when we're talking randomly.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're making the thumbnail. I'm not making the thumbnail on this one. You tried to pass off your chores. Oh,
so
what?
you can take a nap.
Exactly. No. You can't put your headphones by the mic. That sounds like a DJ remix. Hold on. We're almost out of here, y'all. I got to bring up the outro music.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's get out of here. Thanks for tuning in, Tales from the Crib, every Monday except when we're lazy and put it out on Tuesday.
Hey, man,
which is like every other week.
Hey, man, we do what we want over here, man. We dropping on Monday, or we dropping on Tuesday. Both the days ours, man. Stop playing with us. Hottest news station in the world, man.
Smoking on that curry pack.
Exactly, man. Lakers 3-1, man. If you want to know the hottest news, hit us up, man. Tales from the Crib podcast. Dropping every week. We staying consistent. Drop that beat, DJ.
Check us out on TFTC Gaming, TFTC Clips. If you don't have time to watch the whole thing, you can always check us out on TFTC Clips. And Crib Reaction, get us to 5K subs. It's your boy Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Big Block. We'll see you in the next episode.
Hey.